Wow. Alright. So, it's that time of the month, or that time when I have to dust all of these, but I figure if I'm going to be dusting these, that there was something that has been on my mind for quite some time. So, let's talk about it while I'm dusting. So, for the past couple of weeks, or was it days? Maybe it was the past couple of days, but for the past couple of days, I've been seeing a lot of talk about Gran Turismo, and I've been seeing even more talk about what was the other thing? Yes, Chocobo GP. I've been seeing talks about that, and how games have been riddled with microtransactions, but of course, I mean, we've all seen this coming. We've all pretty much have, I don't know, the foresight now to know that, hey, how long is this going to take for a company to just basically just, screw us over? We have to all remember that at the end of the day, we're just consumers, especially to any big name publisher. That's what we are. We have to know what our role is, and our role is just consumers. But what got me thinking was, if it's like this, it's only a matter of time. I mean, this is just thoughts. They're not really, set in stone, but it does get you wondering, like, so when is my favorite genre or company going to get hit with this bug? Two of my favorite companies right now are I'm like twisting this thing around and being absurd with it when I shouldn't be. Two of my favorite companies right now is Falcom and Nipponichi Software, which is NIS America. These are two of my favorite companies right now, and seeing how Square Enix, which was one of my favorite companies, of course, when they were Square Soft, seeing them fall from grace like this has been strange. We've seen them do it with Babylon's Fall. We've seen it happen with Avengers. And, there's other games that I didn't purchase that I just can't remember. But we've seen it, and it just got me wondering. I'm like, man, when is a company that I'm really into probably going to get hit with this? I really hope that it doesn't happen. But with how expensive video games have become, it's kind of difficult to see it not happening. Now, I'm not saying that it is going to happen, which I don't know. But it's just hard because I'm really into Atlas games. I mean, you guys know this. I mean, hell, even on my dashboard of my channel, it has my name written in the style of Atlas. I used to be really into their games, but now it seems like they're just following what's easy and what's safe, and they don't experiment. I think the only game that they kind of experimented with is not even really them. It's Vanillaware, which is 13 Sentinels. But it's kind of scary to see if like they would ever fall, if they should ever succumb to the bug of putting in microtransactions, will that ever happen? But I don't know. It's a very scary time to even, think about it. But it is what it is. It's like I always say, times are changing. And I feel like the clock is somewhat ticking for some of these studios, because a lot of them either don't make the money that they used to, some make the money more than they used to, but they're still, I guess, greedy to some extent. But I don't know. It's quite worrisome, because apparently a lot of people enjoyed Gran Turismo over the years. I haven't played a Gran Turismo game since the first 2 games on the PlayStation 1. That was my first and only times with a Gran Turismo game. It was that long ago. But it just frightens me, I guess, because I see a lot of people talking about Elden Ring too, and Elden Ring is getting really, really popular. Well, it is popular. It's not getting popular. It is. But I know a lot of people enjoy that game, and a lot of my friends enjoy that game, and it's scary to think like money is the driving force for a lot of companies to change, and a lot of the time some of our favorite developers go through a restructuring. That's the corporate way of saying it. And a lot of the times when they go through this restructuring, they get a new CEO, they're under new management. Hell, look at what's happening to Sony right now. I mean, they pretty much are not even in Japan anymore. So, frightening. Anyway, I figure I'd make this video because I figure it was a pretty cool talking point. I figure it would be a pretty cool discussion. Like, if you guys are not really into, if you're kind of like me and you're not really into the mainstream games, or you're not into what's popping, and you're into something else, how long do you think you have until your favorite industry, your favorite genre, or your favorite company gets hit with the bug? I'm gonna call it the bug. Wait, I think that's what we call something else, but the corporate bug, I would say. How long do you think we have? Because I would hate to see some of my favorite genres get hit with this, or I guess some of my favorite companies get hit with this. Because, we like what we like, but at the end of the day, a lot of these companies need to make money. And I hate to see them go down a path that, a lot of us love, and hate to think of it in a distant memory.